beloved souls. So we're going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to do a pick-a pile for your past life energy that is affecting you right now in your twin flame dynamic that may have caused you to be in separation, or maybe you haven't met your twin yet, and what we can do to learn and shift and evolve from those energies so that we can prepare for and ultimately get into union. Okay? I know that's a lot. So we're going to do 3 different piles, calling on a lot of energies today. So for your piles today, oh look, I have the same crystals out. We have Amethyst for pile 1. We have the beautiful Rose Quartz for pile 2. And we have green Aventurine for pile 3. All right. So tap into your energies, right? Get still, get silent, connect with your higher self, and see what pile you're going to be guided to. Okay. So thank you, angels and guides, for being here with me in the collective right now. We're going to start with pile 1's energy. So what is the past life energy that is beginning? I'm sorry, what is the past life energy most affecting pile 1 at this time? How can we move forward from it? So what's the energy most affecting pile 1 at this time? All right. It is safe for you to love. First card out. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of love of all. Surrender. I can release my need to control. If that's not like a mic drop automatically from the universe already, pile 1, like they're making it very clear. You're a little scared about something. Yep. Where am I at? All right, and then we'll get a clarify at the end. Nope, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to do this now. So let's look. You have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So what is that? Fear energy, right? So scared, scared of abandonment, scared of deceit, scared of lies, right? Bringing our baggage of old relationships, traumas, narcissism, whatever, whether that's from an intimate relationship or relationships within our like familiar or friendship dynamics, right? And putting our hearts out there and trusting someone and then getting our heart broken, right? And getting shattered. So that fear is embedded in you from a past life, right? It looks like she's on a horse traveling, so it could have been during a time where like one person went traveling and never came home, right? We have many past lives where the women were left behind and men would go out on ships or whatever, and they'd always be looking at the ships waiting for him to come home, and a lot of times they didn't come home, whether it's from war or accidents at sea or whatever. So there's this energy still here of, can I put my heart out there? Are they gonna be here when I get back? Right? Because she's on a horse, but he's standing. And she's looking at him out the side of his eyes like, will he be here when I return? Let's see. And then we have surrender. I can release my need to control. Jumpy energy, huh? Right? Got me, the cards trying to fly out my hand. So this is you holding on so tight right now that you're delaying and blocking your own energy, right? It's like having a cord wrapped around your hand, like let's say a rubber band, right? You're playing with a rubber band, you're playing with a rubber band on your finger, and you're just putting it in, it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter around your finger, and you're seeing the blood flow, and it's all like tight, right at the tip of your finger. And when you take the rubber band off and you release everything, the blood starts to flow again, your energy starts to flow again, your finger feels better again, right? That's this energy. Taking the rubber band off, right? Taking the rope off, releasing ourselves from the handcuffs and the binds that are holding us back because we're still scared that they're not going to come back, right? And understanding that that fear is not helping us at any level, right? You're not helping yourself by holding on to fear or holding on so tightly to the connection because you're afraid that they're gonna go, right? Because that energy pushes our counterparts away. Nobody wants to feel like they're on a leash. Nobody wants to feel like they don't have dominion over their life, right? They don't have any freedom. Like a relationship is supposed to be giving and freeing and loving, and I'm free to be myself and you're free to be yourself, and we work together and we meld, and you're doing your thing and I'm doing my thing. I can't hear from them every once in a while, right? So how is this showing up in this lifetime, right? Constantly checking their social media, texting all the time, and then like freaking out if you don't get like a text right back and immediately, right? Like not giving people the grace or the space and be like, hey, maybe they got caught up at work, or maybe their phone died, or maybe they're asleep. Right? Like people are allowed to do stuff without checking in with our counterparts first, right? Without checking in. And if you haven't met your counterpart, right, that is part of the issues that are going out there underlying why you're not into alignment with them yet, right? You still have a lot of control issues. And if you have control issues, you're not in alignment with yourself, let alone the capacity to be in alignment with your divine counterpart, right? If you're needing to control everything, you're not trusting in the universe. You're not trusting in the universe. You're not truly trusting in connection. If you're not truly trusting in a connection, you're not ready to be in the connection yet, right? You're not ready for divine union because you're still trying to control everything instead of surrendering and trusting the universe. This is a divine dynamic, right? This is a divine entity, energy. So you don't need to hold on so tight because it's already shielded and protected by the Most High. It's divine feminine and divine masculine energies, right? Combined, completely shrouded in the love of the Most High. It's the most divine, pure love. So if you feel like you need to control things that are going on in that dynamic, then you're way off the mark. You're missing the whole point. You cannot control that. You can't control it. You can try, but as you see, separation is going to continue to be a thing, right? And so you can be a little bit more vulnerable and open up your heart and really believe in the end picture, right? In the long-term goal. This is an eternal game. And we have the privilege and the pleasure right now of being incarnated now when so many twin flames are being drawn into union to physically be in union in this lifetime. We have that pleasure, that gift, that honor. So in order to be in alignment with that truth as a twin flame, you have to be in alignment with yourself. And you have to completely love on yourself and be in balance with yourself and your masculine and your feminine energies within yourself in order for you to reflect that back to your divine counterpart and to project that out into the universe. Right? Knave of Wands coming through, right? So there's passion between you guys before. Again, it looks like they're hiding in the woods, like, oh my God, I'm so glad you came home, right? Like, I missed you. I couldn't get enough of you. She's got one leg up, showing that she's trusting him to hold her down, right? Trusting this masculine energy to really have her. She's so free, right? Her head is back. She's exposed. She's vulnerable, right? So that's where you're coming from, right? You were vulnerable. You were free. You trusted them. But maybe they just didn't come back. Maybe you came back and they weren't there. Maybe you were the one that didn't come back. And now you're scared. You're scared that that energy is going to come back again, right? You're scared to trust whether or not you guys will be together again in this lifetime because of all the pain of the other lifetimes, because somebody didn't come back, because we were together and it was love and it was passion, it was perfect, and then we got pulled apart. Very emotional. Let's pull some tarot. Jeez Louise. I mean, like, almost slapped me in the face. King of Gabriel, right? Be the King of Wands. So this is someone who's strong, determined, a go-getter, ambitious, right? Disciplined. Um, they know their self-worth, like they're standing in their power. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. Generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven, right? So whether this is you or your divine counterpart, like person standing in your power, I feel like See how this is a feminine energy here on the horse about to leave, and like, which is odd because normally during this time period, it looks like medieval times from the picture. It would be like the opposite, right? Like the men would be leaving, going on their way and doing their thing. But here we have a feminine energy that's really in her power, and she had to take control. And it could possibly be because of her position, she couldn't be with him, right? Because she was in a higher position. This wasn't a thing that they can do. They weren't equals. And you know how that is with twin flames. Like, they'll do anything to keep us apart. Sometimes it's status, sometimes it's race, sometimes it's gender, right? Sometimes it's age gaps. There's always something. So here it looks like a status thing. Like maybe she was like a lady, of the court, and he was like a servant or in like a soldier or whatever. What are they called? Soldiers, yeah, right? But here we have a masculine standing in his power. So it looks like this lifetime, this masculine has got his shit together. In this lifetime, this masculine is the one in the driver's seat. He's the one sitting on the throne. He's the one who's going to see if you're going to be there when he gets back, right? Like, this is his kingdom, his domain. He's done his work over the lifetimes to build something for himself so that he could be in alignment with you and your worthiness, so that that wouldn't be a thing anymore in this lifetime. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be because he's not good enough for you because he doesn't have the status for you. That, not this masculine energy. Not this time. Woo, woo, woo. The lovers, baby. Things are coming into balance. So again, this masculine is really stepping up to the plate in this lifetime to be the best version of themselves. As long as that fear energy is in the background, no, we can't get to union. But it's a blessed union. Obviously, it's a twin flame dynamic. It's just a matter of you surrendering and opening your heart and trusting the fact that, like, the scales had to be tipped in order for things to get come into balance. One lifetime you're in power, the next lifetime they're in power, but it's still an equal give and take at the end of the day, right? Because love conquers all things at all times. Is there anything else we need to know about this couple for now, for this lifetime? Or we pull a healing mantra? Thank you, angels. Anything else? Yeah, I might just get a healing mantra and move on with your lives. Or not. Or not. Page of Raphael. Gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. A new emotional situation. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations. Great initiative insights. I'm sorry, great intuitive insights. Right? So this is about opening your heart. This is about being a little bit more vulnerable. It's about playing a little, right? Again, the first card out is it is safe for you to love, right? We can't undo the lessons from our past lives. We wouldn't want to unless we wouldn't be here in this position, right? But you've done the work. You guys are doing the work. And until you can surrender to the process of this, you're going to stay apart. And there's no need for you to stay apart because all systems are going, pointing for you guys to go and succeed and be the best yous that you can possibly be, right? So you have to open your heart and be willing to be vulnerable again, like you did before. You guys were willing to be vulnerable again. You were willing. This is such a open heart energy to me, right? She's literally leaned back, heart open, exposed, and his face is looking right down on it. Like, that is how you got to this passionate love. That is why you guys are still together after all these lifetimes. Because of the love, because of the trust, because you wanted to be together, because it was nothing could keep you two apart, right? And then the world happened, right? You got pulled apart because of status or whatever. But now, not this lifetime. Not this lifetime. The divine masculine is standing in his power in this lifetime and is ready to move forward and is ready to be all that he could possibly be for you as a divine feminine. But until you, divine feminine, learn to trust this situation again, learn to stop being so controlling over everything, thinking that you have to know all the answers because you're afraid of this loss. This loss is all you're going to get if you don't let this go. You understand? You can't get to happily ever after, and you can't hold on tight enough to make this happen. You have to let it go in order to make this happen. You have to trust that the universe has got your back and will make it happen for you. All right. I'm going to pull a healing mantra and then I'm going to leave you alone. Listen, past lives, that's deal with the energy that's showing up for you today, right? If that's your past life and you guys had to go apart for whatever reason, there was a lack of balance in finances, like, cool, that's showing up today. They're in their power. Perfect. Let me open my heart and receive. Could you see that shit fly across the room? Know what that means? Opening my mind. I'm so done. I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. Literally, I'm going to repeat it two more times. I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. You, my beloved, my beloved, my beloved, and I feel like I'm really talking to the divine feminine energy right now. I love you so much. You're amazing. Having said that, you got to get your life, right? You have to stop holding on to the past, whether that was another lifetime or yesterday, right? It's time to let it go. It's time to stop judging your masculine based off of the opinions of others and what relationships are supposed to look like, right? There's going to be give and take. It's not always going to be equal, right? This could be a romance story, right? Like, what do you call those people? Meghan Markle and Prince Henry, right? She's a freaking American actress. He's European royalty, right? But they get together. It doesn't make sense in the 3D world as to what relationships look like, but on a soul level, they had to find each other, right? You got who? What else? Other couples. You got like Beyonce and Jay-Z, right? She was born in the South. She had a little silver spoon in her mouth. He was raised in the hood, right? Ghetto-fied, slinging rocks, doing the whole thing. But at a soul level, and there's like a pretty big age gap, I think, right? Between them, like over 10 years, right? But from a soul level, they got together. It made sense, right? Two different worlds collide because that's what it is with the twin flame dynamic. But that collision cannot happen if one person is running from themselves and thus causing convoluted energy within the connection. Like, you are meant to be together in this lifetime. You're meant to love one another in this lifetime. You're meant to open your heart again, divine feminine, and trust in this connection in this lifetime. You're meant to let go of the things that are holding you back, whether that's again, race or religion or gender or an age gap or a money gap, right? Status. Maybe they're a celebrity and you're just like a layman person, right? Or whatever. What do you call it? Muggles. Like maybe you resonate as like a shamanka or something like that, and your divine masculine is like a freaking pastor or something. You guys are on two different levels, right? When it comes to spirituality and religion, like things look really different. But once we let go of the structures and the names and the things that are blocking us in and preventing us from living our happily ever after and getting to the next life, like once we're ready to let go of the judgments and just love one another and truly just love one another, like you are my everything. You are my everything, my moon and my stars, right? Like you are my everything. And it doesn't matter. Yeah, you need to talk. You have a oh, so we have a problem communicating our feelings still, right? Because we're afraid we're gonna get hurt. Oh, you're killing me, killing me. Stop, yo. You gotta, you gotta talk about it. You gotta like put yourself out there and talk about it. Like, I love you, and this doesn't make sense, and I'm freaking scared, and I've been hurt in the past, and I'm just afraid that you're gonna do the same thing. Like that's vulnerable and that's honest, and that's heart opening and it's freeing, right? Unbelievable. All right, Amethyst Pile. Y'all not gonna be in here choking me out. I'm gonna go because I need to go be one with my body now that you just tried to kill me. No. Please, I implore you, express what's in this heart, right? Like, truly tap into your emotions. And if you have not met your twin yet, or if you're nervous about doing this with your twin, journal it out. Like, get a freaking composition book and a pencil, or a pen if you prefer. I like pencils because you can erase. And start journaling your feelings out, right? Like, I don't know why I'm so controlling. Like, it really frightens me to think about letting go. I am so scared to be alone. I have been hurt so many times before in the past. I am seeing red flags. This person reminds me of my mother. This person reminds me of my dad. Like, what is going on? And start to just give yourself some prompts and get down to it and get it out of your body, first of all, and get it out of your mind so that you can release that fear energy and you can step forward into your union the way that you were truly meant to be, right? You guys are here to be together, to stand in your power, to love one another. Once again, it's safe to love. That was the main message of the reading. It is safe for you to love. But you got to be willing to be a little bit more vulnerable again, right? Put yourself out there again and work on that heart chakra. All right. I love you, pile one, my beautiful amethyst pile. God loves you and angels surround you. I will see you guys soon. Later. What's up, pile two, my beautiful rose quartz people? Let's get right into it. Clearing my throat because pile one played too much. So let's see what's going on. What do you need to know about your past life and how it's affecting you guys today? See what's going on with this past life energy. And then we'll pull some tarot for clarifiers, and then we're going to pull a healing mantra at the end. Let me see. First card out, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it looked like a female that's a feminine that was feeling herself, enjoying the moment, really in tune with nature, right? Connecting with guy, really just present, right? Some present energy. Oh, okay. The Tower. She was feeling herself so much that other people started feeling her too, right? Jealousy, envy, upheaval, breakups, discord, a lot of lust, a lot of jealousy, a lot of anger, a lot of rage. Doubt, yeah. I released the need to know all the answers. So, you guys are still working on jealousy in this lifetime. And there are things showing up externally that is causing this energy, right? So, I don't even feel like the feminine is really doing anything wrong, but the masculine is like assuming because this feminine energy is so attractive, so self-empowered, so confident in herself, just so good. She's grounded. It's giving me a really grounded energy, like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? Or even, yeah, Taurus with the beauty, right? It's like enjoying the fragrance of the flowers. Like this feminine energy, she's just really calm, chilling, one with herself, comfortable with herself, but it's like lady in the streets freaking the bed energy, right? That's what I'm getting from this feminine. And because of how freaky deaky she is and how down she is for the get down, there's a lot of anger and resentment in the background. It could even be like an ex-boyfriend that's hating. Oh, I don't know if you see it. I don't know if you can see it, but right? It looks like there's something covering his heart chakra. It literally looks like a person is bound like in ropes or chains or something within the recesses of his heart, right? So what is that showing me? Wow. So the heart is not open. Love is thought to be a trap, to be oppressive, to be painful. It's almost like no matter what's going on in the forefront, that fear energy is still in the background. Fear of being entrapped, fear of feeling bound, fear of loving the wrong person, fear of letting go and then being hurt right after you do so. This divine feminine, she's trying, she wants, wants a little bit more, but in the background, no matter what's going on, there's still that fear, right? And this divine masculine looks very detached, very cold. So it could be a divine feminine right now that's just maybe you were in a loveless relationship. Yeah, there's a lot of just fear there and anger, right? It's calm and peaceful here. Like the divine feminine is calm and peaceful and good. But it's behind the scenes, it's this chaos, right? This energy. We're gonna need to see more because what am I not seeing in this background? Seven of Cups, right? So choices. Yeah, choices. Because look, the feminine here, right? Redhead, redhead. One, two, three different lovers. Three different lovers. So in the past, the divine feminine who was very secure in herself, really beautiful, really attractive, right? Had a lot of suitors, had a lot of options. And because of that, it caused a lot of doubt and fear in the people that were dealing with her, right? So maybe you were like, I don't know, back in the day where women would go to like, what do you call it, balls or whatever, and they were like, it's like the marriage season, right? Or the coming out season, like the fresh, hottest new fillies on the market to get married, right? So maybe you were one of those feminines that were just out there looking gorgeous in your little gown, like having people come into your drawing room and try to win your favor. And because of that, there was so many options around you, so much energy going on that it caused doubt and fear and worry to come into the dynamic. And so that energy is still here, an energy of the divine feminine has a lot of options. And I don't know if I'm good enough. But what I like with the Seven of Cups energy is the two candles in the front, right? So it's like, oh yeah. So you had a lot of options. You were doing your thing. You were just, I feel like this is a very dutiful energy, right? Like looks completely detached. So I feel like it was like like a marriage of convenience. So you had to, right? An arranged marriage of some sort. But behind the scenes, it was never joyful. It was never loving. Could have even been abusive, right? And you were able to find love in a different area. Fearfully, though, right? Scared because of this energy. I want to see what that's affecting you like in this lifetime. No, no, no. Yeah, in this lifetime. See, angels and guides. How is this affecting them right now in this lifetime? This convoluted energy of fear and anger and jealousy. Weird. What is this one? What else do they need to know? What do they need to know right now about this lifetime? Okay, wow. In the face. Wow. So the first card out was the Seven of Ariel, right? Planting your seeds, really focused, working hard, grinding, and things turning around for you, right? You see all the colors at the bottom, beautiful healing energies coming in. And then the Emperor jumped out, standing in your power, logical, determined, dictatorship, strength, resilience, the epitome of all the kings, right? Really balanced. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful masculine energy coming in. Oh. 1 second, guys. So in this lifetime, feminine, you were sowing the seeds of what you really wanted, right? You literally were like, I feel like, I don't know if you've ever seen She's Gotta Have It, right? By Spike Lee. But it's like a woman who had different partners because they fulfilled different things in her life, right? Like one person made her laugh, one person was really neat, one person was just a really great lover, right? Like they had all these different things, but it wasn't one whole package. So you, Divine Feminine, over the lifetimes have planted the seeds of what you wanted. Like, no, I want a little bit of this, I want a little bit of that. I want my Divine Masculine to have all that, to be all that he can be. And this is how the Divine Masculine is showing up in this lifetime. He has earned the right to be the Emperor, right? He is the epitome of the King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. He's got his shit down this time around. This time around, he's not allowing himself to just be one of the cups. He is the entire cup, right? Like if you come at him, he is the epitome of what it is. He is the epitome of what it is. This time around, that attraction card from the Divine Feminine energy, yeah, your Divine Masculine is super attractive this time and has prepared themselves for you so that you're not like some secret rendezvous. This time your love can be together. Why are we getting 3 cards? What are y'all doing? Wow. This is all this lifetime, right? What did I just say? He's showing up in his power, right? Yeah, King of Gabriel. Like, I got it. I got it. This time around, I got it. I'm secure. I'm confident in myself. I know how to handle this, right? Knight of Raphael. And I'm good with my emotions. And I'm good with being emotional. And he's going to come in with an offer, right? Saying something that's emotional. It's going to be a little bit more vulnerable. And I feel like he's showing up in this lifetime in a super fiery energy. So he could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could have that a lot in his chart, this masculine. Um, but there's a lot of passion there. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of strength, right? A little 6 of Raphael, right? 6 of Cups energy, just reminding you that, yes, this is your soulmate. Yes, you have a past life together. And that is all good. In this lifetime, it's all good. Whatever happened here, right? That caused you to really just step into the trusting and the knowing of the love, right? When both of you stop doubting this connection, because this is just a confirmation again from the universe. Like, there's no need to doubt. That's your twin flame, right? That's you and you're them, right? That's your masculine, that's your feminine, you're the masculine, you're the feminine. That's how it works out. This lifetime, this masculine energy is showing all the way up in his motherfucking power. You were the one. You in the past life, you were the one, right? You were the shining star. You were the center of attention. It was all about you. You had a ton of options, which made him doubt where he stood in your life, right? Not necessarily because that was something that you were projecting onto him, but because of the insecurities and doubts that he had within himself. In this lifetime, y'all done planted some seeds, and in this lifetime, he's all the way showing up in his power, and it is bringing in massive blessings and change. Like, it is just lit right now. Love, prosperity, all of it. All of it's coming in. All by releasing the doubt. All by not questioning the love that you have for each other, despite what it looks like on the outside. And that's all I'm getting from the attraction cards. Like, despite what it looks like on the outside, Don't doubt it. Don't go by appearances. That's the biggest lesson for this pile. Don't go by appearances. What all that glitters is not gold, right? So on the outside, it could look like, right? The attraction card. She has it all. She has mad options. People are fighting for this feminine's energy, right? But in the background, her heart's somewhere else because none of them are cutting it for her. None of them are cutting it for her. So as she goes outside, she gets grounded. She separated herself, and then she found love, right? She had a lot of options. And so she was doubting things going on in her life, and he was doubting things going on in his life. And that doubt partially kept them apart, right? Because, yeah, they're together, but the Seven of Cups energy is, again, about options, right? So although he might have been in the moment, he may not have always felt like he was a permanent fixture in her life. This time around, Divine Masculine came to play. Came to play. Came all the way to play. Like, there is no... Why y'all keep getting so many cards? Like, there is no one above me. Like, he is the upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Woo. I literally have angel bumps. All right, let's see what y'all do now because y'all got two cards. Oh, unraveling codependency. Only I have to feel good about my choices. Only I have to feel good about my choices. Only I have to feel good about my choices. Yeah, because you weren't feeling so good then, right? But then you started feeling good there, right? You went from a energy of being forced into a situation or a relationship that you didn't want to be in. I really feel like this is like an arranged marriage. It is such a disconnected, convoluted energy. I feel like this was a total arranged marriage in another lifetime. And it had to come from your heart, right? Codependency, like not letting other people dictate our lives in this situation, right? Like stepping away from what our parents told us, our churches told us, or synagogues, whatever, right? And the other one was integrating the ego. Y'all on a roll. Everything is for me, not against me. You had to learn. You had to learn. You had to learn to release the doubt. You had to learn to trust in this connection and trust in your soul once again, right? I released the need to know all the answers, right? Everything is for me, not against me. It doesn't know. Does again stop. This is I can't say this enough. The 3D illusion of what's going on is not clear, right? There's a lot that's still just not clear. Again, all that glitters is not gold. Do not believe everything that you're seeing externally. If you're on social media, right, and you're seeing your person and maybe they're in a karmic relationship, right? Like they're smiling, they're taking pictures, they look all lovey-dovey, the kids are there and it looks all great, and you're all in your feelings like, what the hell, right? Like they're so happy and I'm over here miserable. It's like, no, dude, it was a picture. You know what I mean? Like a moment within the entire day. You don't know what happened before that picture. You know what happened after that picture. You know how they got to that picture, right? It was just like a picture moment. So letting go of the egoic judgment of the logical mind and stepping into your heart is how you heal this connection. It's how you move forward. Letting the doubt go, letting the fear go, letting the judgments go. Stop comparing to other people. Stop comparing to what society tells you a relationship is supposed to look like. Again, this is a twin flame dynamic, right? So there's going to be age gaps sometimes. There's going to be status gaps sometimes. There's going to be gender differences, right? Like maybe you're a same sex couple and your family's like, no, we're not with it, right? And so there's all this doubt and this fear and this worry coming on, right? Or maybe one person's, I don't know, like Muslim or Jewish or something, and the other person's like atheist or like resonates as being like a witch or like a warlock or something like that, right? Like different energies, you know? So there's that can keep you apart, but don't go by the 3D. Like, don't go by the 3D. If they're in a karmic relationship right now, don't start doubting yourself. Don't start doubting the connection, right? If it's taking a long time, don't start doubting yourself. Don't start doubting the connection. If, you guys had a big fight about something, like all these things are happening for you to heal at a deep level so that you guys can let go finally of all the doubts. Like, just understand at a pure soul level, like, you are my person and I am your person. Like, this is who we are. We're meant to be together. It don't matter what he said, she said, they're doing, this happened. It don't matter what happened in all those yesterdays, right? For a lot of you, I feel like this is like a marriage situationship, right? Like, it looks so dope on the outside, and it's not. It's not. On the outside, it looks so dope. This masculine, though, is coming in his power. He's coming in this lifetime empowered, assured, and like ready, right? And so I'm getting this too. On the outside, it looks, maybe this masculine on the outside is so self-empowered that it's intimidating, right? You feel like you're not worthy enough for them in this lifetime, and that's not the case. This is your person, right? This is your person. And the reason that the masculine incarnated this lifetime as the emperor is because he needed to make sure that he was your equal, right? Last time he wasn't your equal. It doesn't mean that there was no love and he wasn't good enough. It just means that he wasn't your equal, right? You were already in a situationship. You're already doing something else. But now he's here standing in his power. Now he's ready to open up his heart and be a little bit more vulnerable, right? Because this is your person. And you guys have been doing this for lifetimes, like planting and doing the work for lifetimes. Lifetimes to get here, to heal this energy, right? And so the quicker we choose to heal this energy, to let go, to stop questioning everything, to stop being so caught up in the matrix of this BS world and really tap into your heart. It's like, this is a soul game. This is an eternal game. This is a long game. This is who you are at a soul level. So is that little argument y'all had yesterday worth a lifetime of misery? Or can we move on and see the bigger picture? Maybe they were projecting onto me, right? Or maybe that's something that I need to deal with and heal. Or am I still doubting myself? Do I think that I'm not worthy enough to be in this connection? Do I think that I'm not worthy enough for my partner, right? All of these fears and doubts start coming up. So as the fears and doubts come up and you're in your garden, you better start weeding them out, right? Getting yourself ready. You've been planting these seeds for a lifetime to get back together. To get back together, to be in union once again. You've already done this. You've already done this. This time around, you don't need to settle because the masculine is going to make it happen. Let go of your codependency and realize that you are the only one that has to feel good about your choices. This is not a group project. This is a relationship. And know that nothing is ever happening to you. Everything is always happening for you. All of these challenges, all of these delays and fears are here to help grow you guys to the next level. The more you heal, the closer you can be. The more you heal, the faster the union comes. Release doubts. I cannot stress that enough. All right. All right. Group 2, my beautiful Amethyst Rose Quartz group. I love you so much. I hope that you understand that you are better than this, right? You deserve better than that. The universe is telling you deserve better than that. Because you're the motherfucking bomb. Don't forget it. All right. I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. I will see you soon. Later. Hello, beloveds. Green Aventurine. Welcome, group 3. How are you? So, let's see what's going on with your past life. The one that's most affecting your connection right now, so we can heal it. So thank you, angels and guides, for showing me the past life energy of group number 3. Help them heal this so they can move forward and get ready for union. Thank you, angels and guides. What message do we have for group number 3? What past life energy we got coming in for them? Ew. So what we're not going to do is a book. One card, please, angels and guides. Thank you. 4444, I just saw. Whoop. There we go. Ooh, chemistry coming in hot. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. See what that means. Get some more. Okay. We got two poppers. And the Soul's Journey card while we're at it. Angels and guides for past. Jeez Louise. Okay. Let me get a look at everything. So we had the Chariot come out. The Eight of Wands. And Gratitude, which I find to be very interesting. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Let's go. So, you guys were highly attracted to one another, right? Really into each other. Seems magical. If you look at her hand and his hand, it literally looks like she's holding like a magical spear, almost. Or like pointing to one. It's in his hand. So, you guys could have been witches, warlocks, maguses, shamans, shamankas, witch doctors, like any, like, there's a lot of magical energy here, right? Working with the elements, working with energy, working with nature. Maybe you guys were like priests and priestesses in the temples, right? There's just this big magical energy of being in alignment, being on the same page, being balanced, and there's just I can't get past the magic and the orb that's in his hand and that she's pointing to, like this energy ball of light. Like I literally just all I see is you guys working with magic. And so maybe you were the divine feminine and divine masculine that again worked in like the temples, right? Did the Heroes Gamos for the celebration, the blending of the divine masculine and divine feminine energies of light and dark, of heaven and earth, right? It's beautiful energy there. A lot of balance, a lot of give and take, a lot of nourishment in the background. I feel like you guys were on the same page. Again, balance, nourishing each other, pouring into one another. It was just a lot there, right? She's resting here, but it's almost like he's saying goodbye. Yeah, that's what I got. Like it's all good. It was magnetic. It was magical. It was perfect. But he had to go, and it two different directions, right? Like it's like he had to make a decision, a reluctant one though, right? He doesn't look like he wants to leave at all. So something was pulling him away. Maybe it was work. Maybe so. I feel like it was just like a work thing, like an obligation, like he's in the army and got called to war or something like that. Like things were so perfect between us, but then there was like a fork in the road, like a decision had to be made, and maybe that decision had to lead to you guys' end. It comes out with this gratitude card, right? I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So again, like, yeah, you guys were good, right? It was happy, it was a beautiful thing, but he had to go. So you were able to really enjoy each other then in that moment. Like you had as much time. Every moment that you guys had together was like memorable. It was magical. It was brilliant. It's what stories are written about. And then he had to go. So there's still this energy of gratitude, of appreciating the fact that we even had that love, right? That we even found each other in that lifetime and that we were able to love each other. I love this. I feel like if you just really just embody that worthiness again, that not worthiness, that gratefulness of the connection, that will be perfect in and of itself. Like just really being grateful for being a twin flame, being grateful for being on this journey, being grateful for learning to love yourself and learning that there is someone out there with the same energetic makeup as you that is going to love you the same way, right? That you can love on them, they can love on you. Like just stepping, just being so happy for this path, even for the times that it pulls us apart. Mm. Let me get some tarot. Let's see what's going on. This green aventurine pile. Tell me, angels, what's going on with them in this lifetime? Okay. In this lifetime, what do they got? Anything, anything, anything. Any more? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. The moon, right? The opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. Again, tap into the energy of gratitude, right? Being grateful for where you're at on this path, being grateful for the things that are coming up because they're here for you, for both of you, right? This is where you're at in this lifetime. There's some things you don't know, obviously with the moon, the secrets being revealed, things are coming to light, but things are coming to light for a reason. Why? To show you the truth of your connection, to show you the truth of really who you are, who you guys are to each other at a soul level. Like you're meant to be together again. The Knight of Gabriel, so things are moving forward, passionately, lovingly. This time, the steed is moving towards you. So this lifetime, instead of everything pulling you guys apart and into two different directions, you're moving towards each other, right? You're moving towards this union, towards this victory. And you're not going to know everything ahead of time, right? Things are going to come up that are going to be to test you guys, right? To see if this is really what you want, to see if you're ready to move into it. And so this is why the energy of gratitude is so important, because if you stay in your heart and you stay grateful for everything that's going on and you know that it's for your highest and greatest good, you're not going to allow fear energy to encase you, right? You're going to trust because you know at a soul level, you already know who this is. You guys have known for so many lifetimes and it hasn't stopped. The love you felt for each other hasn't stopped. The magic that you have for each other hasn't stopped. Like the connection, just nothing has stopped. It's just intensified over the eons. Over the eons, it's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. I love this. You guys are like literally the easiest group to read for. It's like, yo, we good. We've done this before. We'll figure it out. And yeah, maybe he had to leave me, but he'll be back. And look, this time around, even though he has to, that's so funny, right? The masculine had to leave in this lifetime. Didn't want to go, but had to go, pulled in two different directions. This time, it's the feminine coming back in, right? She had to go do what she had to do and come back in to handle her business in order for them to live their lives together as the lovers, right? So, of course, we're twins, right? We're reflecting back. So, one lifetime, the masculine left. This lifetime, the feminine left. But they're getting back together because they're meant to incarnate in this lifetime, and they know deeper than a soul level. I feel like they know on the 3D realm. They know. On the 3D realm, you know this is your person. It's not just like oh, is that my twin flame? Like, you know spiritually and you know in the physical, all signs are pointing, yes, like this is my person. I know this is my person. I know this is my person. They're mine, I'm theirs. Like, that's what this is. Wow, again, unraveling codependency. Only I have to feel good about my choices. Only I have to feel good about my choices. That's this energy, right? This is what pulled you guys apart. Because they had to make a decision and they had to go and they had to do what was right for them, even though it may not have been right for you guys. No, that's not true. Cancel, clear, delete. They had to go for work, and now they're making decisions in this lifetime based off of their own joys instead of just feeling obligated to do for everyone else. Thank you, Spirit. Sorry about that. So this time around, there's no like, oh, I gotta go because this one said that, or I have to go do this. It's like, no, you're mine, I'm yours. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. If we go, we're going together because we want to go, not because I have to go. Right? It's not like I'm leaving you in the middle of the night saying goodbye while I'm off to freaking war in the morning. Right? No, it's we're coming in. Mama's home. Daddy's home. Let's try to make a baby. What's really good? I've missed you for eons. Right? I've missed you for eons. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for you to come back, and I'm so glad you're finally here. And look at how much I've grown. Look at how much I've changed since you last left, right? Since you last left, look how much has changed. And look how much has stayed the same. Y'all better work. You better work, Green Aventurine. You better work. This group, I love it. The give and take, the gratitude, the love, just stay in gratitude. Just be grateful. I'm telling you, just stay grateful for this journey. It's going to teach you guys so much. You guys are going to love each other so much. And you're doing it together. You're reflecting back to each other. You're empowering one another. And in this lifetime, you give it a chance. Man, listen. Congratulations to those of y'all that are about to get pregnant. All right, let me stop playing. Or am I? I love you so much. God loves you. Angels surround you. And we shall see each other soon. Later, my beautiful twin flames.